compute credits for our startups with CDAC, and guiding us in general on so many other important directions. So I would now request Shri BVR Mohan Reddy Garu to deliver his address.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Revanth Reddy Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, E&C, Industry, Legislative Affairs, Shri Sridhar Babu Garu, our Special Chief Secretary for Information Technology, Jayesh Ranjan Garu, other dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries off the dais, the speakers, the partners, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of NASSCOM, let me join Mr. Jayesh Ranjan in according a very warm welcome to all of you to this Global AI Summit. Let me take a few moments at the outset to congratulate the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and his IT Minister Garu for their vision in initiating this first Global Summit, which is absolutely inspiring to all of us, especially if you look at the tagline which says, making AI work for everyone. I also like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for promoting some of these initiatives in a very short span. And the three initiatives I'd like to call out is, number one, creating a skills university. Number two is creating an AI city, which will be unveiled later today. And the third one is creating an education commission. All of this, sir, will go a long way in promoting AI in the state of Telangana. I'm sure both of them will elaborate more during their address today. This summit represents just not a gathering of great minds, but it's all aimed for converting the ideas that we have to create more of real-world impact, so that this AI can bring everyone in our society benefits out of them. Irrespective of the area that you belong to, whether it's agriculture, it's healthcare, it's education, it's logistics, all of them will get benefited out of AI. And we want to make this very inclusive in ensuring that this benefits through this conference gets to reach out to all the people in the state of Telangana. So therefore, what are we planning to do through these various sessions that we have, which have been so well curated by the organizing team with the support of several partners, including NASSCOM, is to make sure we have the best of keynotes. We have rapid keynotes, cutting-edge technology presentations, hackathons, and several more. I'm fairly sure that you'll enjoy the next 2 days and certainly take a lot of learnings from this conference. Let me move on and share with you that we stand today at the cusp of a new industrial revolution, an industrial revolution driven by artificial intelligence, and which could certainly be a very transformative technology. My rendezvous with computers started off as a graduate student in 1974, 50 years back as the IIT Kanpur. We had a computer which was this big, catering to 3,000 students. What was the power of the computer? It was less than what all of us have in our hands or what you have in your bags. So that is the transformation that we have seen with computers. I rode along computers, built my career on computers for thereafter. But we saw another transformation that happened in the mid-90s, and that was internet. And that's the wave on which I decided to become an entrepreneur. And that wave, you've seen how transformation happened in terms of connecting people. We keep saying out of 7 billion people in this world, 5 billion people are speaking to each other. But more importantly, there are 15 billion more things which are also talking to the same people. So it's a combination of the physical world as well as the cyber world. So they are cyber-physical systems. So the transformation is certainly enormous. That's the opportunity in the front of us. What I saw as my first look at computers, my second look at internet, and where am I in my life, I think it's very promising as we look into future. And associated with that is the city of Hyderabad. City of Hyderabad, the state of Telangana. Amazing will you find there are 1,200 plus companies of different varieties, whether they are the local companies, local multinationals, global multinationals, the startups and so on and so forth. We also have an extremely good ecosystem around us. Several R&D labs, whether they're run by CSIR, DRDO, and so on. We have enormous amount of academia around us. There's an IIT, a IIIT, an ISP, an NALSAR, and the list goes on. And most importantly, we have a progressive government. A combination of these four, academia, research, then you have industry, and finally the policymakers, which is the government, makes this place invincible in terms of future if we get all our cards right. It's a location where companies can set up their centers of excellence for AI. They can certainly, it will flourish with more amount of AI, more amount of startups, and finally, it will be a destination for social entrepreneurship. I have three humble requests to our Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister. So the biggest asset we have in this nation, this is nothing new, and also in the state of Telangana, is our people. And the people, especially young people who are at this point of time extremely intense, hungry in terms of trying to learn things and do things. So this particular group of people have helped in terms of building our IT industry too, sir. IT industry today is about $250 billion. That's what it is nationally at this point of time. A substantial part of it gets contributed by the state of Telangana and the city of Hyderabad. But the skills that we have had with the IT services is not good enough to push ourselves into the AI world. AI will flourish more in terms of curiosity, more in terms of critical thinking, our ability to take risks, our ability to persist, which all is driving towards innovation. Technologies are there, we need to find new applications. So this means we need to relook at our education system one more time. Not only the education system in the higher education, I keep saying that, if we probably address the issues at higher education, we are solving a problem which is now and here. It's not for tomorrow. It's not for longer term. We'll address this problem if we go back to the schools. We should start introducing some of the concepts of AI, like math, statistics, soft skills like communication, teamwork, and so on and so forth. So that's my first humble suggestion to the policymakers. The second one, as I mentioned a little while earlier, we have a lot of R&D institutes around us, and lots of R&D being done in nooks and corners with even some of the engineering colleges. But the challenge we have is substantial amount of this research does not get commercialized. We keep saying, in the lighter vein, we suffer from a paralysis of POC, proof of concept. We do a proof of concept, we get paralyzed, which means effectively we take the project to about TRL 3 or TRL 4 and drop it off. You go and publish yourself, you move your H index all right, but what's the benefit that comes to the society thereafter? So my request and recommendation to the Honorable Minister Garu and Chief Minister Garu is to create a technology, the correct word I wanted to use was translational research office for AI. So we have something like RICH with us, but we probably strengthen the RICH with another stream and make sure that STREAM is sufficiently funded and staffed to make sure we bring all these proof of concepts commercialized for the benefit of the society. My last one is all about entrepreneurship. That's where I spend most of my life these days. And entrepreneurship is the key for our success. And AI provides that enormous amount of opportunity for entrepreneurship. The market is so open, you don't need to be disruptive for existing vendors. You can create new markets. Therefore, I think the Telangana government has done well with some of the initiatives. But my request again is we need to have more of those incubation centers and innovation centers. Every engineering college should have one. We should monitor them to say that, our children, our Telangana children, our Telangana students will definitely be completely aware of what entrepreneurship will bring to them, not only to them, for the society at large. So let me conclude by saying NASSCOM continues to work very intensely. We recently released a report on adoption. It's called the AI Adoption Index Report, which serves as a critical resource for guiding industries towards responsible and effective AI integration. This comprehensive index highlights the systemic maturing of industries in building standardized data sets for AI models, which is extremely important, planning for dedicated AI teams and budgets, and creating an AI risk mitigation mechanism. Let me conclude again by congratulating the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for organizing this Global AI Summit, a platform where Telangana is putting its stake in the AI world. And on behalf of NASSCOM, I assure the government that we will continue to partner with Telangana government to drive the real impact. So have a great time for next 2 days, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, BVR Garu. And I acknowledge the presence of senior NASSCOM leadership in the audience, Devyani Ghosh, Sangeeta Gupta, Mr. Shrikant Srinivasan, and so many other industry leaders. Before we move on, I would like to invite 4 more dignitaries to join us on the stage. Mr. Vincent Lee, the head of Foxconn in India. Mr. Abhishek Singh, Additional Secretary, MeitY. And we have 2 local academic leaders of 2 of the premier institutions, Professor Krishna Dev Rao, Vice Chancellor of NALSAR, and Professor P.J. Narayanan, Director of IIIT. Would request all the 4 gentlemen to please move up to the dais. As I mentioned, today we are making use of the presence of all the dignitaries. Please come up, please come up. Mr. Vin, please come up. Please come. Thank you. Please sit. We are making use of the presence of all the dignitaries to announce some very important partnerships. Frankly speaking, there are so many partnership proposals that we are signing up today that if I follow the correct sequence and order and protocol, that itself will take more than 1 hour, which shows the kind of interest the whole concept of AI City, AI Roadmap, AI Vision has generated. So in the interest of time, what we have done is that the MOUs which are focused on a particular subject or a particular topic, we have grouped them together, and you will see the way I announce. So I would request all participants, all agencies, all representatives of that particular sector to come together. We'll have a quick photo op. The slides will explain what exactly that MOU is all about. So please pay attention to the screen, and that way we will cover this part of the program rather quickly. So the first important activity. As all of us understand, the very foundational activity of artificial intelligence is to provide compute infrastructure. And there are two very worthy partners who have decided to support Telangana government's ambition to develop AI city and an AI ecosystem. And it is my honor to invite representatives from CDAC. CDAC is a Government of India agency, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, and YOTA, Mr. Sunil Gupta, and his colleagues to please come up on the dais and greet Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister, receive their blessing. Sir, both these companies will be providing compute infrastructure. Sir, you met YOTA, Mr. Sunil Gupta. He is committing 25,000 GPUs in our AI city, the largest such facility anywhere in the country. CDAC will be providing 20 petaflops in our AI city. Request Lakshmi Garu to please introduce CDAC members. Request Mr. Sunil Gupta to introduce YOTA representatives. Representatives, Resham and her colleagues to come up. The second company which will be setting up a center of excellence in AI City is Nazara. Nazara is the biggest gaming company in our country, the biggest platform which publishes game. And this is again a very important application of AI, game development, gaming development, using this particular center of excellence. So I would request Deepak from Nazara and representatives of PATH to please come up and receive greetings from Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Minister. Thank you very much, Team PATH and also Nazara, Deepak from Nazara. I can assure both of you that the state government will provide the best talent that you require to run your centers of excellence. And the centers of excellence tomorrow should become global beacons where people take inspiration from. Talking about skilling, we also have 4 very important partnerships related to skilling. And within the government, we consider this as the most important responsibility for all of us. When we are inviting the world to come to Hyderabad, it is our responsibility that skills are made available to them. Honorable Chief Minister, as many of you would know, has already announced a world-class Young India Skills University, and the skill sets requirement in the domain of AI also will be a part of our skilling university. I'm happy to inform you, sir, that 4 companies have come forward to support skilling programs in our skill university. And I would like to invite representatives of AWS, representatives of Microsoft, NextWave, and this is a very interesting program. This is called South Asian Women in Tech, SAVIT. Each of these will partner with Telangana government, more particularly the Skills University of Telangana, to provide AI-related skilling. AWS, for example, will deliver Gen AI, machine learning, and cloud computing courses. Microsoft will provide courses on digital productivity, also have taken the responsibility to train government officials. Next, we will work on students. Their target is to train 100,000, 1 lakh students. And South Asia Women in Tech will train 100,000 women in AI in the state of Telangana. Hello. Honorable Chief Minister was very particular when he had given us the task to establish Skill University that no course should be run in the Skills University without private sector involvement. He wanted private sector to adopt all the schools, all the courses of the Skill University, and I'm very proud to share that 4 of the leading companies and institutions, AWS, Microsoft, NextWave, and Savit, the South Asian Women in Tech, have joined hands with Telangana government to deliver all these very important AI-related courses in our Skill University. With all these skilling partners, the first batch of courses will be starting somewhere in December or January. So I see lots of young people in the audience. Please keep an eye on these announcements, and whichever skill course you feel is relevant for you, please enroll as early as you can. We have the next set of partnership announcements, which again is something very critical. Many of you would have participated in such summits elsewhere also. All kinds of announcements are made, but government shows very little interest in monitoring what exactly is happening because of these partnerships, what kind of benefits are coming, what kind of impact is getting created. So we have invited possibly the best institution in the world to support Telangana government in impact assessment. Whatever AI activities that we implement on the ground, we want to take the help of Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab, what is popularly called JPAL. Many of you would be aware, it is a unit instituted in MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Boston. It is founded by Nobel laureates Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Duflo, and they have come forward to our request for setting up a monitoring unit for all our AI initiatives. And I request Iqbal Singh Dhariwal, Aditi Nabde to greet the dignitaries. So this one decision alone, that while we announce all kinds of things, there will be an independent third-party monitoring institution as well, that itself goes to show the kind of sincerity that Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister have in ensuring that whatever we deliver is delivered with intent, with purpose, and keeping the impact, the welfare of people of this state of Telangana foremost in our mind. I now have the proud privilege to invite the architect of today's summit, the 2 days Global AI Summit, Honorable Minister for IT, Industries and Legislative Affairs, Mr. D. Sridhar Babu Garu, to deliver his address.
A very good morning to all, and welcome to our proud state of Telangana and to the city of Hyderabad. Our Honorable CM, Sri Revanth Reddy Garu, the esteemed guests on the dais, the esteemed guests of the dais, friends from the media, and the fellow innovators who have joined us for this Global AI Summit. I welcome you all. Today, as we gather at this Global AI Summit, we stand at the threshold of a new era, where artificial intelligence will redefine the way we live, work, and also we dream. Our state of Telangana, with its unwavering commitment to technology and innovation, is not just participating in this revolution. We would like to lead, and we are going to lead it. This is an imperative statement, not from me, but it's from Honorable Chief Minister and from the people of Telangana, and also the best brains and the best grey matter what we have in the state of Telangana. As everybody knows and everybody has seen, Telangana has always been a land of vision and progress. From our early days as a state, we have set ambitious goals and achieved them with determination and the clarity of purpose. As our state stands as a beacon of growth, with an 11.3% year-on-year economic growth rate and the projected gross state domestic product, GSDP of US of $176 billion, with highest per capita income in the country at $4,160, Telangana commitment to the prosperity of every citizen is evident. Our vision is to elevate Telangana into a $1 trillion economy in the near future, as the dream and the vision set by our Honorable Chief Minister. In this context, our journey into AI is not just a natural progression. We would like to take a bold leap into the future. According to the NASSCOM, as told by Mohan Reddy Garu, this NASSCOM 2024 AI Adoption Index 2.0, India's AI market is on the steep upward trajectory, expected to grow at a rate of 25 to 35% compound annual growth rate over the next 3 to 4 years. Telangana, we would like to place and position ourselves to harness this growth. This collaborative approach is essential for creating a framework that is both innovative and ethically sound, ensuring that AI serves the greater good while safeguarding the individual rights and societal values. To further enrich this process, we will invite AI experts from across the globe to work with us in shaping these policies. This will be complemented by engaging a broader global community, academia, industry, and the public to crowdsource the ideas and also the solutions. This approach of us will allow us to stay at the forefront of AI advancements as we continue to update our policies based on the insights and development from in and around the world. We will also implement the stringent regulations to prevent the misuse of the AI technologies, such as deepfakes and AI-driven misinformation, thereby protecting individuals, institutions, and democratic processes. We would like, in this manner, we would like to take the help of, the premier institutions of law. The VC over here, Mr. Krishna Devaraya is here, and we would like to sensitize ourselves in framing and regulating the policy framework from around the globe. Additionally, we will democratize data access by making anonymous government data widely available, fueling AI innovation while ensuring stringent data privacy and security measures. Infrastructure alone, however, as said by our Special CS Jayesh, is not sufficient to drive the innovation we aspire to achieve. This is why we are forging partnership with leading universities and the corporations to ensure that the AI research in Telangana is deep and broad, fostering an environment where ideas can flourish and transformed into real-world solutions. We would like to support AI-driven workforce transformation. We would like to promote AI literacy and public engagement. We shall ensure accountability in AI deployment. We will combat AI-driven misinformation. We shall leverage AI for sustainable development. We have taken the Japan's example of balancing innovation with ethical AI. We would like to also see, not only Hyderabad, our Chief Minister, Mr. Revant Reddy, and our government vision is to see that we make all our 33 districts in Telangana as growth engines, which shall be contributing to our overarching goal of becoming a $1 trillion economy in the near future and $3 trillion economy in the next decade. This is not just a vision, not a dream. It is a plan backed by strategic investments, robust infrastructure, and unyielding focus on innovation. This is more than our goal. It is our collective destiny, a future where every citizen benefits from advancements we pioneer and where Telangana stands as a global beacon of progress and innovation. In line with our Honorable Chief Minister, we are establishing the AI City, Artificial Intelligence City, on a 200-acre site near Hyderabad, dedicating an ecosystem for AI research, development, and also their applications. This is an ambitious project, I do agree, but we are committed and we will place Telangana at the heart of the global AI innovation, solidifying our state as a technological powerhouse. While this AI city takes shape, we are ensuring that AI-driven companies can commence operations quickly by partnering with, WTC, the World Trade Center Shemshabad, offering 2 lakh square feet of world-class office as an interim measure, ever not. This strategic initiative not only accelerates the establishment of AI companies in our state, but also lays the groundwork for further expansion in AI City once it is ready. The AI City will be cradle for groundbreaking advancement, but our vision doesn't stop here. AI City will host the premier R&D institutions, the best and the oncoming AI product companies. And also we shall seize that the startups, the innovation takes place in AI City. And also we will be established a AI School of Excellence in this AI City of us. Finally, our AI policies will be designed to evolve with technological advancement, shall ensure that our frameworks remains relevant and effective, in addressing emerging challenges, opportunities in AI. Together, you're all here. We will not just transform our state, we will redefine what is possible, making AI work for everyone and setting new standards for economic and technological excellence on the world stage. With this, I welcome you all. Hope your next 2 days of the session will be bright, will be useful, will be informative, will be dedicated for the growth of the AI industry, for the growth of AI innovation, and the excellence in AI research shall and should start from here, and your deliberations and discussions for the next 2 days will go a long way in the channels of our history. With this, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for your very enlightening remarks. All of you heard Honorable Minister mention this, that the state will strive to become AI-powered state, AI-powered Telangana. I'm happy to inform you that over the last 2 months or so, we have done lots of exercises to prepare a roadmap on exactly how the state will become an AI-powered state. I'm glad to inform that we received support from a very eminent Delhi-based think tank called Samagra in preparing this roadmap. And I would request the dignitaries to please release the document which explains this roadmap. I would also like to inform members of the audience that immediately after the unveiling of this publication, the website of our IT department, it.telangana.gov.in, will have copies of this, so you can download it. There will also be QR codes through which you can download this publication. This will make it very clear to you what the state government commits to do over the next 3-4 years to really become an AI-powered state. Request my colleague Ramadevi Garu to get the book launched by Honorable. Would request Vineet also from Samagra to join on the stage, and Gaurav and anyone else who are from Samagra. I would take a minute to quickly explain what are the salient features of our AI roadmap to convert the state into an AI-powered state. As I said, the document can be downloaded from our website and will be showing the QR code also. But there are 6 important points. The first one is that by 2027, we will be striving to deliver AI-driven services to 1 crore plus people, which will be in the sectors like agriculture, health, education, mobility, etc. In all the government departments, we will be appointing AI nodal officers who will ensure that whatever delivery has to take place vis-a-vis their department, that path is made very, very smooth. In fact, this is something which even the national government is struggling with in how do you ensure that AI is adopted in all ministries. The third important thing will be that we will set up an open data exchange platform for access and exchange of high quality data sets for building AI assets. This will be called TGDEX. We will also be introducing AI curriculum in all the government schools to ensure that all the students of our state are AI literate and AI equipped. We will be starting a campaign called AI for All, as our minister also announced in his speech, which will be started to educate and empower all the citizens in AI and also integrate AI tools in daily life. And the most important announcement, of course, glimpses of it has already been shared, that we will be launching.
If we think of India's future, no city is as perfectly ready for a revolution as Hyderabad. In our city, we not only embrace future, but we also create it. Our commitment to artificial intelligence is not now. We have already taken big steps for AI. We want to lay a strong foundation for our future. Telangana AI Mission or TAIM in partnership with NASSCOM will help us implement AI framework in Telangana. We will continue to bring government and industry experts together to drive innovation. The AI Summit today in Hyderabad is our declaration. We are ready for AI. We will create AI's future and set standards. I welcome all of you to the city of the future. Let us all come together and script a great new future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.